for anybody to say, okay, look, you have candy, or Christmas, or our day, okay, or you passed. That's the idea behind gamification. It's not a singular tool, but it's one of the ways to reinforce learning in that space. I think the other thing for us to take home with us and contextualize what we're doing here is this. I think for us, that it also might speak to us educating just 11 people, the Black Stars, and a small percentage. Again, this is an education platform. One of the things that hurts me the most is, who are the rapporteurs for this? How many social media spaces were we able to share from some of the snippets so that those who were not present are able to learn? How are we supposed to now interact with each other? Because we forget that, again, the classroom is very truncated. Yes, it seems like a long time for you when you're a teenager, but once you become an adult, on weekends and other spaces, these are all opportunities that we all learn and shape our thinking. But if we sequestered our education to only formal classroom thinking, and we start to put all kinds of things in there, IBM program, SAT program, all of these things, because we're trying to force an expected outcome out of a very specific time. And you end up being incredibly shallow but not have any depth. And rigor is important. For my gentleman talking about digitization, I'll let the other one speak about it. But the very important point for me is this. It's good for us to be able to say that kids like and find certain things interesting. So how does that do that? But certain things are also just hard. Research rigor is hard, and you need to appreciate that. It's not easy for you to spend time and delve into a specialized topic. So there's space for that. So it's good for us to reward and create exciting things, but we also have to understand, both as educators, stakeholders, or parents. Like, even for us, if you're riding a bike for the first time, you will fall. It's not the joy of you just riding completely. You will fall. As long as gravity works, you will fall. That's the truth of the matter. So we need to understand and accept that when we're building solutions for educational principles as well.
Okay, yes, to add to what he said, I think this is a collective thing, digitization. It involves, everyone needs to take part, to do his part. NGOs, the government has introduced a new curriculum, so it's like it's a great approach. So how can you have good content, how can you support? You can support some children in your localization. You don't need to wait for them. See, you can decide to say after church, I want to, help you in doing this. And because kids love it, they will all love it. It's adding to their learning capabilities. I think that's what I have to say.
John, you want to talk about the 5%, 95%?
Right. When a prof asks you a question, you have to think like 1,000 times to answer. But I think that I like to be very practical. Let me share a few examples on gamification and a couple of others. In fact, let it be a question. How many of you use Ghanaian apps? How many of you have a Ghanaian app on your phone? How many of you actually use the app on the phone? Prof is being very honest, I like that. And so, which one do you use? Which app? Which app?
The game of
Owari. Good. That's a great tool. I thought I've been promoting that for a long time. Yes, I saw another answer. ICGC app for church. It's very religious. Okay. Say again. I'm sorry, but okay. And then, as what do you use?
I use the Kasahoro app like all the time.
No, speak it to the mic.
So I use the Kasahoro app all the time because of my keyboard. I use ExpressPay a lot because I use it to buy credits. I don't buy credits on the road anymore.
Okay, so I'm using these to illustrate the point. Number one is eCampus is also a web-based, it's an app that collates content from educators and so on and so forth, and then makes it available for people to use, whether or not it's to a specific institution or to a general class of people. What I mean is that, for example, you get a pilot with AFB, is a money lending platform in Ghana, the big loan service that you use by AFB. So AFB staff, all of them, take their employee test and so on via the app that a local person has built. There are a couple of others that exist. I think that we will get to that point where we understand what gamification is and how you can create games around learning and make it fun and so on and so forth. tie in with the reward-based system and so on and so forth. So it's more like, and that's a huge industry. That's a huge industry. 8 billion, about some years ago now, about 200 billion. And that people are buying a part of a game in this morning as an asset. So you're playing, let's say you're playing Call of Duty or Candy Crush, and your next level, someone has bought it and makes money off the number of times you play, the ads that you see on, and so on and so forth. But before we get there, we must address the basics. That's what Prof has asked. Prof, the issue is about business modeling and how the private sector must view the onboarding process of customer segments and determine how the penetration strategy should work. Mobile penetration and usage is not complementary as we have it. Government policy has distracted a bit in terms of the growth that we saw in the private sector-led user approaches. For example, Express was big, doing well, was receiving a lot of funding. We saw that once government introduced the interoperability and it was efficient, it will reduce its market size. So on your question of whether we should target small or more, I think it depends on the user strategy and the onboarding and the user testing approaches. That if my customer segment is the university, I'm better off making a better case there for my beta, for my alpha, and then translate that into other customer segments in my beta, and use that to grow the engagement. Because we are measuring our acquisition costs, attrition, retention on the app and its usage. So if we don't get the understanding of the users right, we will build models that we think are accepted by all, but because of this, the lack of the numeracy literacy rates, the acceptance will be low, because the usage will be. That's why I'm saying that we must also marry traditional models with what we've seen so far. So that will be my answer to that. Then also in terms of the fee structure, or the kind of innovation that we are bringing to market, it must change. What we realized one of our clients was that, for example, when they build an app and they say Prestige should use the app. Now, Prestige does not allow you guys to use phones. True or false? True. Does not allow you to use apps, the tax. True or false? True. Good. So he's built tech that is on a tap. He's imported a tap from China, which is pricey. He's put an app on it, and now he wants to make money. How does he make money? Here, for me, the decision making is to tell me that the end user probably should infiltrate from the influence should infiltrate from the home. So understanding that the parents make a purchase decision, my target class of marketing will not be the student, it would actually be the parents. So marketing strategies around how we're promoting tech must also change a bit, so that then if parents find the use and need relevant, and the benefit of the economic function are not relevant, they would buy on behalf of. So what we are seeing now is that a lot of people are buying tabs for their kids, and they are learning French, and they are learning, and then we also need to look at user lifestyles and how we model these innovations. So for example, you in traffic, you see one man in a saloon car, and his kids are at the back, and they are playing a game. And it's a fun game around maybe sentences or word construction. So an animal pops up and says, hey, mention my name. And then, and it's so fun. If we're getting people to understand what this does for them in the growth of the child, then Ghanaian innovators must think deeper, think better, and know how the fee structure will play out. And then, on the regulator part of it, it's a shame. I've had clients come to us and say, they took some fantastic, if you have your phone, oh no. If it was a private discussion, they took a very, I'll show you the app, the government, and because they were Ghanaians first of all, they didn't trust the tech. The second part was in the fee structure, there were other things. My partner said to me that if you think corruption is high now, we in Liberia it's high, but that's not the point. But someone else wanted something. This is the way forward for me if we were to go ahead. These innovators must collaborate with companies that have already been accepted by the system. IT consortium has been accepted because they built the passport service system. And then that merger or partnership where JV will unlock the key to entry to the political brokers. Then your tech can grow and your ego can be low. Then acceptance grows, more money. That's what we need to see.
That's terrific. Please, let's